Another sweep there. No sets lost, Adi. It's comfortable, this World Championship.
Well, he seems to be, but he doesn't. Obviously with men's, he's a tough competitor, like I said last night. He takes you out your rhythm, I think. Your natural ability goes, and you're up there just trying to focus on every dart. But it doesn't really suit me when I'm thinking, because when I think, I sometimes just mess it up. But tonight it went well. He got a massive 1-6-1. Kept him one of the cosh really. I was taking my chances.
Yeah. And of course,
Talk us through it.
He was awesome, wasn't he? He came out of the blocks firing straight away, put me on the back foot. Yeah, obviously a bit disappointed not for coming out of the blocks myself, but I sneaked a third set, I think it was. And as soon as I won the 180, I think it was double 14, I think I went out, to make it 2-1. And as soon as I think I won the next set 3-0, I think it might have been, or 3-1. 2 each, I thought, game over now. This is I'm having you. 2-0 up in the 5th set, thinking brilliant. Misses 1-1-3. He pings up the 1-4-2. And then before I knew it, he'd missed a 9 dot on double 12 and 3 sets 2 down. I'm thinking, what's going on here?
And just talk to me, because obviously Darren took the defeat in good spirits. And
yeah.
I think that was because it was such a great game between the two.
Like I said, hey, win or lose, I mean, the averages might not have been as high as expected, but the drama in the match, it was fantastic. It was fantastic to be a part of that.
In your World Championship career, where does that match rank in the moment?
It's what I said to him after I won, and it's one of the best games I've ever played on this stage. Really was as well.
Cheers, Ed.
Thank you.
Obviously, do you think the fact that there was a little bit of a discussion between the two of you, do you think it really crept into his head? Do you think it crept into yours as well while you were out there?
They were both really. I think we both went up there. I was expecting him to perform where he didn't, and I just picked him off really. It wasn't fantastic by any means, but I went up there and did a job.
Whilst the game doesn't go down as a classic, was there any area of your particular game that you were really pleased with tonight, that you felt you could grind out the result in difficult circumstances?
I think my finishing, until the odd leg here and there, I thought my finishing was fantastic when I needed it.
So going forward, obviously it's going to be those big scores you'll be looking for. Peter in the next round, excited about that game?
I am, yeah. I think Peter Wright's a quality player, so I've got to be on my top game. So if I'm not, I could be out.
We'll just touch quickly before we let you go on the atmosphere out there. Obviously, that was the biggest noise that we'd heard all night. Pantomime villain or not, do you like that?
To be honest, I don't think I was actually the pantomime villain tonight for once. It was actually Gerwyn. He was taking a lot of stick out there, but like I said, I've been used to it in the past, and it's one of them things. You've got to deal with it. If you can't deal with it, it's no use turning up.
Well.
And you were playing your best darts in the last leg, nitty-gritty deciders, weren't you? Which must be very pleasing.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's all about bottle, and you've got to show some ball sometimes.
What about Darius? Darius showed some bottle, didn't he, against Raymond?
He did. Yeah, like I said there before, I think I'd rather play Raymond. I think he deserves that. If he doesn't turn up at the tournaments next year, he probably won't be in the World Championships next year. So I'm hoping, for his sake and everybody else's sake, for the fans, he does actually turn up there and just make sure he qualifies for the World Championship.
Sounds like you'd miss him, Adrian.
I would do, yeah. I think he's a great player. He's a great ambassador for darts. Certainly in Holland, won the 2 Premier Leagues at Rotterdam. Even though he sold out before the tickets coming out, so, they want to see Raymond. They aren't interested over there. I don't think about MPG at the minute. So they want to see Raymond.
Is that right? He's still the main man in Holland, is he, Raymond?
Yeah, certainly, yeah. I mean, look at the reception he gets, yeah.
We saw at the end a huge outpouring of emotion. You were bouncing around the stage like the old Adrian Lewis, like you were enjoying it again.
Because I put that much work in. I mean, people wouldn't realise. I mean, everybody thinks, you just turn up there and throw darts. But the psychological and the emotions you go through on the stage, and even the build-up. I mean, you mentally drain before you actually play a game. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what you think about. It's right for people working a 9-to-5 job. They go home, they finish the job, that's it. With darts or maybe other sports, you take that with you. You're always thinking all the time about, what's your next step? Where can you improve? And you're constantly thinking all the time.
You've seen you do similar things, and is it a rivalry with him that you've missed?
Not just a rivalry with him as such, I think it's a rivalry with everybody. I think I've been out of sorts now for probably 3 or 4 years, and I got sick of losing. I thought, this ain't going to keep happening to me. I lost to Whitlock in the European. I was terrible, and I thought, no, This is not happening.